in the meantime, let's talk about brightening up your Wednesday morning here. Steve Foltz, along with Kyra back from the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Gardens, they're in the house talking about winter foliage. When you guys came in, I said, you think of the winter, you think of dreary. This is anything but that. So let's kind of go through a little bit about, I know that people are familiar with poinsettias, but these are some unique offerings here on the end, Kira. So kind of point these out. Let's start with this one actually in the back.
So here you have a cyclamen.
Okay.
And these bloom pretty long times. So they're really nice to have in your house. They are part of the group of Goldilocks plants, I like to say, because they like to have it just so. And so not too wet, not too dry.
Yes.
And just no breezy cold or breezy hot kind of
conditions.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one too is super unique. This one in the front corner here. What is this one again?
That's called an amaryllis. And nowadays they're actually coating the bulb in wax, and they have a little bit of lavender buds on this particular one. And they bloom a real long time. There's several new buds coming.
Yeah.
And if you want it to bloom again next year, you can keep it and just take the wax off and pot it for next year.
Smart, 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 smart. Okay, and then this is one of my favorites. I love it because it has that color, that pop of color for even I kept it in my kitchen throughout the holidays last year. A Christmas cactus, right?
Correct.
Now, is this one, because for people like me who do not necessarily have a green thumb, this is a pretty easy plant, let's say, if you want to have that kind of holiday brightness in your house.
It is pretty easy. I do find that some people will have trouble getting them to bloom, but actually, if you just summer them outside and let them have some cool nights in the fall, that's all they need to bloom in the future.
Really? So that's pretty easy?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. So again, for folks like me out there who don't know two things, and then we get started, of course, with the classic poinsettias as well.
Yeah.
And so, these are, it seems like a wide variety of colors each year. And so, obviously the red is the most maybe prominent or familiar.
Yeah, yeah.
But in terms of when people get poinsettias, what should they know about keeping them through the holidays?
So they're another Goldilocks plant, and so they don't want a lot of hot or cold on them near a window or anything like that.
Yeah.
And just water when the soil is dry to the touch.
Okay.
And then, so no overwatering or underwatering, just dry to the touch.
Okay.
Give them a little water and they'll be fine.
Do they need sunlight at all, or could you kind of put this in your kitchen?
No, you can put them, I think.
I love plants like that. Okay, awesome. So poinsettias, good to go with that. And I didn't even ask you about the sunlight for the Christmas cactus too.
Yeah, I have mine by a window.
Okay.
And it also stays a little cooler there, which I think helps it keep blooming. So
interesting. And again, just beautiful colors here, even though the green that we have on the table here, that was the first thing that caught my eye. It's so unique. It's kind of cute. Tell us about this plant.
That is the Norfolk Island pine, and a lot of times people will let them grow larger, and you can even decorate them if you want. But they, again, are also a Goldilocks plant, so keep them in a place where there's not a lot of cool or hot breeze.
Yeah.
Water them when they dry out, just to the touch.
And the plant that we're seeing on the end here, is that then a mirror of this?
Yes, another color of this. Like, they come in lots of different colors.
Perfect. Sometimes I like to ask questions just so I know I'm getting one right. But and in terms of people coming out to the zoo, because the Festival of Lights is going on, you guys do an insanely, amazing job each and every Christmas too, with providing all the plants and everything. And for the Botanical Gardens, it's going to be available for viewing really kind of year round, right? Or up until after the holidays?
Yeah, our light show will go on to the beginning of the year.
Okay.
And we're award-winning light show.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And it is just spectacular.
Amazing.
And again, I think people two places they should go.
Yeah.
Number one, go to your local greenhouse.
Yes.
It is so much fun, especially when it's cold out. There's all this color. These were all brought to us by A.J. Ron, who's on Gray Road, right by Spring Grove Cemetery.
Yeah.
But there's so many great little garden stores around.
Such a good point.
And Northern Kentucky has their share, and out north, and but this is it's kind of one of the things that pick you up in the spring.
Isn't that the truth?
The winter.
In the winter, of course, when I had a poinsettia last Christmas, I can't even tell you, it truly made me happy every time I was in the house. It just brings on that festive energy. And Kyra, thank you so much for joining us today too with Steve. Steve's been coming back for a while, so it's nice to have you on as well, talking about all this beautiful winter foliage. And that's a good tip too. Go to your local greenhouse, check them out, what they have out, and of course, come visit the zoo. The Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Gardens, always gorgeous no matter what time of year. It's 10:16. We're going to be right back.